The episode opens with the group of boys lounging on the front steps, the summer sun beginning to soften into evening light. Laughter spills into the air as they trade jabs and exaggerated boasts. Aiden, chest-puffed and chin-high, parades his new backpack and glinting chain like a prized trophy. "Got this from Grandma," he says, thumbing the chain so it catches the light. "Solid, not like that fake stuff y'all wear." The teasing that follows is playful, but there's an undercurrent. One boy raises an eyebrow and mutters, "Better hope the big kids at school don't see that. They'll snatch it before lunch." Aiden laughs, but the flicker of unease in his eyes is quick and noticeable. The scene shifts to the kitchen, where his grandmother sits across from a neatly dressed school representative. The air smells faintly of cornbread and lemon cleaner. The representative voices concern about Aiden's recent attitude and behavior, hinting that peer pressure might be steering him off course. The grandmother leans forward, voice steady but firm. "I'm raising my grandson right. He knows respect. But you put these kids in a world full of noise, and they start thinking they gotta shout louder just to be heard." When the representative leaves, her sigh is heavy. She calls the boys inside, her tone equal parts authority and affection. "You think y'all grown," she says, "but grown means taking responsibility. And right now, y'all acting like respect is optional." She eyes Aiden's chain, her lips pressing into a thin line. The living room fills with murmured conversation. The chain, it turns out, was taken, snatched by older boys after some shoving in the hallway. Aiden's face hardens as he insists it wasn't his fault. One of his friends tries to lighten the mood, but another shakes his head, muttering, "You know we can't let that slide." Plans are whispered. Some boys talk big about confronting the older kids. Others glance toward the floor, calculating the risks. Fear hums in the air, though no one wants to admit it. The grandmother, listening from the doorway, steps in. "We don't back down to bullies in this house," she says, "but we also don't act like fools." She reminds them of lessons from the Bible, her voice rising with conviction. "The only one you ought to fear is the Lord, not some boy down the street." When hesitation lingers, she changes tactics. "Tomorrow morning, you're all coming to church with me. Y'all need to get your heads right before you go running into trouble." Without waiting for argument, she starts singing, "He's got the whole world in his hands." The boys groan at first, exchanging looks, but one by one, their voices join hers. The rhythm of the song, the warmth of her presence, starts to push back against the tension. The chain is still gone, the problem unresolved, but the air feels a little lighter. By the end, the grandmother pulls them into a loose huddle. "Y'all remember this, family sticks together. You got each other's backs, and that's worth more than any chain." The boys nod, some reluctantly, some with quiet resolve. Outside, the streetlights blink on. The day is ending, but tomorrow looms. A day when decisions will have to be made about courage, loyalty, and just how far they're willing to go for one another.